Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Focus Lounge. I'm Jam Brown, and today I want to talk about emotional recalibration. Last week, we talked about how emotional recalibration helped me to calm down after being really upset, and how, as a result of being able to relax myself into a steadier state instead of narrowing my field from anger, movement actually followed. So, it stands to reason the better you feel, the better the outcome that you'll receive, right? So that's why this is such an important tool. So I have taken the 22 emotion scale, first introduced by Esther and Jerry Hicks in Ask and It Is Given, into this color coded emoji style list that allows you to instantly navigate from where you are up the scale, because that's generally what you're going to want to be doing, by identifying immediately from either the emojis or the actual emotion listed where you are, and then incrementally moving up one at a time on the emotions. So, sounds relatively easy, right? Why don't we go ahead and take some examples of how to do that? So, let's say we're starting at somewhere like anger. So you make a statement about anger that's truthful to your situation. Let's say we say, I'm angry that this job didn't come through in the end. Okay. How about the next line up? Discouragement. I'm discouraged at the amount of resumes I've sent out and still no tangible results. Next one is blame. Hmm. I blame the fact that these recruiters are now getting so many blasts of resumes from everywhere and they're not responding to anyone. Okay. How about worry? I worry that this isn't going to resolve anytime soon. That's fair. What's the next one? Doubt? I have doubt about this actually resolving in the next few months. Okay. I'm disappointed. That's the next one. I'm disappointed. I thought that things would be moving along steadier now. Overwhelm. That's the next one up. I'm overwhelmed with the level of responsibilities coming my way. Frustration's the next one up. I'm frustrated at how much effort I've put out for very little return. What's the next one? Pessimism. I'm pessimistic about this whole looking for a job situation. I'm just not getting where I want to be getting with it. Next one up is boredom. I'm really tired of this. I'm bored of this topic. I'm bored of just constantly thinking about it. I'm really just bored. Now, this is a point where the next one up, contentment, is a space where you're going to have to decide whether you can make that truthful statement, right? Can you? Let's try. I feel a sense of contentment in thinking that I may not know how everything is going to play out, but I trust that there's bigger forces at play here that will eventually show themselves to me. Wow, that actually sounded like I might be able to make it to hopefulness. Can we? I'm hopeful that the past experiences that I've had where things have turned around will show themselves again and that this is only temporary. Whoa, that was true. Okay. What about optimism? I can say that I'm optimistic based on past experiences that everything is working out for me in the long run. So, yeah, I feel a sense of optimism. Positive expectation, belief. Maybe, but maybe I can't think of one right now. So we stop at optimism. But that's okay. The whole point isn't to make it all the way to the top. It's to calibrate to where you can truthfully make a statement that lands within you that your internal compass recognizes as truth. You've essentially worked your way up with truthful statements to the real core of how you feel instead of where the downward spiral thoughts took you, which was kind of artificial. I mean, it's not artificial in that you weren't feeling those things. You were. You were angry, you were discouraged, you had blame for people, so on and so forth. But you were able to truthfully move up. And even though a lot of those statements sounded like going around the same thought with different words, notice that each word got incrementally lighter, a little less intense feeling. And when you speak those things out loud and you make that truthful statement, you have no other choice but to believe what you yourself are saying. Because the game isn't to make it all the way to the top, it's just to feel better, to reach for the next better feeling thought until you reach a standing point. But you still made great strides. You moved all the way from anger, which was the last orange rung, to optimism, which is in the solid greens. So that was a pretty big thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 steps up. Now you're going to tell me that that wasn't worth it? Yeah, it was. And even if you didn't feel it immediately, in about 5 minutes from walking away from doing this, you will feel significantly lighter because I had the same thoughts. This is ridiculous and way too simplistic. But then I did it. I walked away and I was actually feeling better because you reorganize around what you just told yourself. So this is such a great tool. I cannot overemphasize it. But don't take my word for it. You have the downloadable link in the description. Go ahead, download it to your phone, and the next time you're feeling out of sorts, reach for it. Identify where you are. Make a statement about that standing emotion at that moment. If it's anger, if it's in the red, it doesn't matter. Find where you are on the scale and make a truthful statement about that. And then go one up. See if you can do it again and again and again until you reach the point where you can no longer make a truthful statement. You might surprise yourself and take yourself all the way up to joy. I did. And I was really, really happy about that because things did lift quite a bit after I really teased out all the anger and all the frustrations that I was going through. So do it because the stakes are high. You're a magnet. And the higher up on the scale that you are emotionally, the better your attraction power. The more close to your manifestations you are because you're trusting in universal timing, you're not collapsing the field, and you're just feeling as good as you can. Manifestation, the three pillars are focus, mood, expectation. Where you put your focus is what tends to gain momentum. Your mood plays a crucial role because when you're up in the higher vibrations of the upper echelon of this scale, you're really meeting the cooperative components and you're pulling in the things that you need to get it done. And your expectation is that belief system of everything is always working out for me. The universe has my back. Things have worked out for me before. They'll turn around again. All the things that let you just relax into knowledge that if you're going through it, this too shall pass, because it always does. Life is an ebb and flow. So you work with it. But this tool is a mighty, mighty tool to help you move it along. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Download your downloadable and use it. Let me know in the comments how it works out for you. I bet you there's going to be a lot of positivity. Until next time, I'm Jan Brown, and this is the Focus Lounge.